What's up guys, I'm Chris and today you're watching a magic review on the Maverick by the 1914. Welcome to the channel and thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, please subscribe and don't forget to join the Chris Edwards Magic Secret Access group over on Facebook. What is the Maverick? The Maverick is an everyday carry pouch for magic and mentalism that also has a number of different magic and mentalism features built into this little guy right here. So you can either carry this on your person. For me, I wear cargo shorts, so this fits into a pocket for me, no problem. But if this is too big for carrying on your person for you, you could also throw this into a sling bag, backpack, into your vehicle. That way you always have a act on you, whether it's magic or mentalism. So what do you get? You're going to get the Maverick in this nice 1914 gold and black packaging. You'll also get a little carrying pouch if you decide to use it or use it for something else. So inside you'll get your Maverick and then you will get the link to the tutorial. So the tutorial, plain and simple, you're going to learn all the features of the Maverick, the different functions. So inside this there is a peak feature, a switch feature, an index, and a load function. So if you want to do card to wallet or card to pouch, you can do that with this. You're also going to have a number of different storage options. So there are different pockets in here as well as different organizing systems. You will also get a number of routines that D teaches on each function provided within the Maverick. The overall quality is really good. There's good content here. There's a lot of good information and different subtleties, advice, things like that that come straight from D, who's been working on this for a number of years. And like anything 1914, the video quality as well as the audio is perfect. So what's the quality of this? Well, if you've watched a number of reviews already out for this, which there are because I am late to the party. I mean, I had this when it released, but I've been busy. I have been too busy to do reviews lately because of everything else going on. So I am late posting my review on this because I've been using this for a while now. But the quality is really good. Like, I don't think it could be better right from the stitching to the material that's used. So what's used here is something called X-Pac, which is the material used on the sails of Olympic sailboats. So whether or not that means anything to you, what I get out of this is that it is a strong, durable material that is probably never going to wear out. So rather than kind of go over and show each feature, because I don't think I want to do that in its entirety, right? I will show you kind of what I carry in mine. So first off, you have a place for a pen. Now D recommends the bullet space pen, which I haven't got around to getting yet, but it is on my list. Basically that pen uses gravity or a pressure system so that no matter what you're writing on, maybe use the 1914 billets, which have like kind of a gloss playing card type finish. No matter what you're writing on, it's always going to write. This is just a ballpoint pen. This is a Zebra telescopic pen. I use these. I have a bunch of these. I use them with some of my wallets and it fits great in this. You can also use a mini Sharpie, which I have but not around here. That fits just as well. It's a little bit bigger but not much. So some of the contents that I carry. So this isn't just a review video. I'm just going to kind of go over some of the things that I carry as well. Let's open it up. So it opens like this, which gives you easy access, but it also has some extra stability because it doesn't open completely. And I actually like that feature because I find that if it were to open all the way, I would probably open this and things would fall out. So I like this. It allows you to get everything easy, but it also keeps everything in place without the worry of anything falling out. So inside what I have here, I have an Eclipse deck. I have a double-sided Tyvek envelope, which has some predictions in it. And there's also 2 photographs in there, one on each side, for a DFB reveal that I do. I have some billets. I have Steve Dala's cracker cards. I have Michael Murray's show reel, which I should do a review for. And then, so what you see here, that's kind of the contents that I keep in the main compartment. Now, I'm not going to show you this side, but it's an index, okay? What I keep in there are the index cards from, or not index cards, but the cards that came with the Shadow Wallet for the Any Card to Wallet using the Shadow Wallet index. So I have those in here. I would also like to eventually pick up Steve Dala's Night Flight misindexed cards, but I haven't yet. On this side, actually I only have one thing in here right now, and that is the Will to Read Carnival, which is a really cool effect, and the Carnival version allows you to give it some different kind of presentation and story. You got some back pockets here for more storage. Here I have some wallet cards by Paul Carnazzo. These, I love these. Right now I'm carrying Dreamweaver, Lexicology, Leisure, which Lexicology and Leisure are very similar, but they kind of have a different feel to them. So if you have one and you like it, you can get the other one. You don't have to really learn anything new. They work pretty much the same, but you can have a different type of presentation. There's also different reveals. So with Lexicology, you can reveal 4 thought of words, or 3 words and 1 thought of image, whereas Leisure, you have a different way to reveal this, to where it's almost like you're in their head as you're revealing it. So it's those are really good. And then I have Animania, which is also similar to the other 2, but what I like about this one is it's something that everybody can not necessarily relate to, but certain things, like if you think of some of the words on some of these other ones, well, I don't want to really give too much away, but like mailbox, jacket, things like that, that has a certain feel, whereas this, it's a bunch of different animals. So, you know, everybody knows animals. Everybody can picture animals. No matter what animal they look at, they have an image of that animal. So I like this card as well. Anyway, just briefly touch on that without going too off topic. I'll put this stuff back later. On this pouch, I carry Will to Read again. Now, this is different than Carnival. The effect is the same, but different presentation. So this is the original. This is the page from a book. So you have your same kind of revelation, but you also have the added effect in this of a 1-page book test. And then I have Iris by Louis Lavelle and the 1914. So that's what is in these pockets. And the elastic here is also nice because it allows you to separate your storage while keeping everything secure. Then I got the pen out of this slot, and you have a pocket here and a pocket here. Now these pockets are just storage. Then you have pockets on the front. So this pocket here is going to be used to load and switch. And then the front pocket is it's a windowed compartment where I carry Thy Will Be Done by Alexander Marsh and the 1914, and Sequence by Rich Relish and the 1914, which I've recorded a review for. I just have to edit it and get it up there, which is, I love Sequence. I hadn't gotten it for a long time, and basically I was just on a no spending budget, so a 0 spending budget, which makes purchasing anything impossible. And then Dee sent me sequence, and I love it. It's one of my favorite releases of 2023. It's really good. So that's what I keep in the front compartment. Yeah, so you can use this to do your card to pouch. You can use it for your peak, right? Overall, this is really good. It can hold a lot more than what I am carrying in here, but I also carry my everyday wallet, and then I have another wallet that I keep strictly for magic, so I know like another good option for in here is overdraft, but I carry that in my Orphic that's focused for magic and mentalism. There's a lot of other things that I would keep in here if I didn't carry the wallet too. I don't like to overpack certain things because I just find that I'm fumbling to get one thing out when, if I carry a wallet and this, then I know where everything is. I can get it out at a moment's notice. I'm not looking through trying to figure out where this is and where that is. And I mean, you do have options to organize your storage here, but it's easier for me to do it the way I do it. All right. So difficulty level, I mean, it doesn't really apply to this. Things go in and out easily. Like if we're doing, this window here is for a number of different things, but if you're putting a card in there, it goes in easy and it comes out easy. So that's really good. You don't really need a guide. You can use one. That's also where you'll get your peak. So I don't know, difficulty to use this once you know how it works and you kind of try it a couple times. It's really easy to use. Angles, there's nothing to worry about. Even like if you're using this to get a peak, if you go in here to get a card out, right? It's super clean because you can show it. Not that you need to, but you can, and they're not going to see anything, right? So it's nice in that sense, is that your peak is hidden. So I wouldn't say there's any angles to worry about with this. Setup and reset, nope. Can it be inspected in pocket space? I mean, I don't think anybody's going to inspect this. It just looks like what it is, a pouch. A lot of people do carry some sort of EDC pouch these days, whether it's for magic or not. Like a lay person is probably got some kind of EDC pouch, whether it's a sling bag, a backpack, a purse. So it doesn't really, I don't think it draws attention that says, hey, this is magic. And then pocket space. Obviously, the more you fill this, the bulkier it's going to be. So I don't fill mine too much. Now it will hold a full-size pack of cards, and you have some extra room there too. Let's see. Well, if I put everything back in here quickly, that's going to be comparable to a deck of cards, because I do have like my ESP set in here. I think with everything in there, that'd be about the size of a deck of cards, and you still have lots of room, right? So folded or zipped up, pen in, ready to go. So yeah, it's not overly bulky, right? But like I said, the more you put in, bigger it's going to be, obviously. Is it a worker, and who would use this? So this is actually something that's really good to carry on you if you're a strolling magician, if you're working in that environment. Easy access, you can carry a lot in here, and you can get to everything that you need to very quickly. Now on top of that, like I said, you have the magic features, so not only is this good to store and carry around with you, if you want to do a card to wallet or some mentalism using a peak or any kind of switch, then you don't have to carry additional props to do that, which is nice. So what's the price, and is it worth your money? So this is a different price from a few different dealers. The cheapest I have seen this is from the All Things Magic shop, and it is $60 US. If you pick it up from Vanishing or Penguin, it's going to be $70, and then if you purchase this directly from the 1940, it is 65 pounds, which is probably around $75 US. So depending on where you're at and shipping and things like that, if you factor those things in, then you will find an option that works best for you. So pros and cons, positives and negatives. The pros, I think I've touched on everything that I can here. Main thing for me is just that this is a good way to store and organize everything that you want to carry on you and be able to get out at a moment's notice. Another pro is you can carry a full act in this, right? Maybe you just want to grab something out quick to do something for 2-3 minutes, or you want to do a 20-minute set or longer, right? It's completely up to you, but this will hold everything you need, especially if you are a mentalist where you don't have to carry as much. I don't want to keep repeating myself and make the video go on too long, so I don't really have any pros that I haven't already named throughout the review. But the negatives, I guess if we're looking at EDC pouches in general, there are a lot more cheaper options on the market, right? Because a lot of different companies these days make EDC pouches, including, you can go to one of the companies that I used to order from when I did a lot of outdoor wilderness type stuff was Maxpedition. So they make some great ones, and I know that D had mentioned he used those in the past, right? But they didn't have the magic features, and they're not even much cheaper, if cheaper at all. You can find cheaper pouches on AliExpress or Wish, but you're gonna lack quality there. So for $60-$70, I would say this is worth the money. This is going to last you a lifetime, I think. Just with the material that's used, I don't see this wearing out or falling apart. So not only that, you're paying for the quality, but not only the quality, you're also paying for the different features that this offers. Because if you pick up just a regular EDC pouch, it's not going to have the magic features like the peak and the switch and the load and the index. So, and then on top of that, the tutorial by D. Christopher, which is also very good. So I'd say that this is worth the money. It is a little bit pricier, but you're not going to have to replace it. So with that, I think I've covered everything I can for this review. I'll leave a link in the description to a few different shops, and you can go check it out, pick it up if you feel like this would benefit you. With that, we'll see you at the next review.